Winter is expected to arrive tomorrow as the first major snowstorm of the year moves into northern Arizona. Flagstaff may get up to a foot of snow by the end of the weekend, and it's important to be prepared for what's to come. But that goes beyond winter storms. It's a year-round job.
That's right, Jessica. Fire and blizzards are two of the top threats here in northern Arizona, and you might be asking yourself, how can I be prepared if something were to happen in my own backyard? Well, it's simpler than you might imagine, and you don't have to go to survival school or dump your life savings into an underground bunker. I caught up with the Coconino County Sheriff's Office to find out more. Since the early 1950s, government civil defense campaigns warned about the dangers of the Cold War, preparing Americans for a nuclear strike from the Soviets.
There was a turtle by the name of Bert.
Videos like this one were used to educate young students, while the adults got something a little darker.
Let us face, without panic, the reality of our times. The fact that atom bombs may someday be dropped on our cities.
Fears of a nuclear attack seemed to fade away after the fall of the Soviet Union, though today Americans are worried about natural disasters, and rightly so. Agencies like FEMA, Homeland Security, and even the Coconino County Sheriff's Office are educating people on new ways to be prepared, like with a go bag.
Have something at your house that if you had to leave within a moment's notice, you could take with you that would have you prepared for anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. And that can be a multitude of things, anywhere from just important documents to food, water, change of clothes, medication for you, your pets.
Today in Coconino County, fire, snow, and flooding are the biggest threats.
The reality is that what you're probably going to face first is a 48-hour to 72-hour event where you don't have electricity, the roads are snowed in. Or with the go bag, that's something we face every year here is fire. And we had evacuations this summer. People had to leave their home within a 10 to 15 minute notice. So it is a reality that we face here in northern Arizona.
While there are many ways and dozens of gear options to choose from when building a go bag, Paxton suggests customizing it to fit your needs.
The rule of threes, that's kind of what we go by, but we tell people we want them to be comfortable with it. So I always ask them to research it. There's many things you can go online, you can find additional lists, because you have to kind of custom fit it to yourself and your family.
The rule of threes is a survival mindset that uses the logic of 3 hours in harsh conditions, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. That makes food your lowest priority, but water and shelter are at the top of your list. When it comes to packing your go bag, Search and Rescue Coordinator Sergeant Aaron Dick recommends packing what he calls the 10 essentials.
Which include extra water, extra food, extra warm clothing, some navigation equipment, a headlamp or a flashlight, a pocket knife or a multi-tool, first aid kit, some shelter material like a space blanket, in addition to a cell phone and maybe a backup charger for the cell phone so they can make contact if they need to.
And with the winter storm fast approaching, Sergeant Dick says that if you're headed outdoors, let someone know.
Have a plan and stick to the plan. So have a plan about what you're going to do and leave that with somebody so there's a trusted person that knows what your plan is.
Go bags can be expensive to build from scratch, but they don't have to break the bank. Check your local used sporting goods shops as well as Goodwill and flea markets to score some deals on gear. For more information on building your go bag or general preparedness in Coconino County, go to the Coconino County Emergency Management website.